Hey, it's Conor here in Central Park in New York. One of the definitions I share with my classes on leadership, a leader is someone who sees a change that is required in the world and brings together the resources necessary to achieve that change. Two things you need to be able to do as a leader, the really core skills in this. The first is to be able to see a future, to use your imagination. I think the skill that makes a human being different from any animal is our imagination, the power to see things in our mind before they exist in the world. No animal would have looked at the desert of Utah and seen Las Vegas. It took a man to see empty barren sand and see that one day the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal would be there. So our imagination, really making your imagination work, is so important in being a leader. I often say, when should you start building a house? The day it's finished on paper. When should you start building a life? When should you start building a company? The day it's finished on paper. I have a life plan, 400-page Word document, where I sat down and documented all the things that I want to do, all the places I want to go, all the things I'd like to achieve. It changes very often, but I sat down and made the plan. The second part of leadership is bringing together the resources necessary to achieve that change. And yesterday I was talking at the Global Forum for Girls Education. I had 1,000 headmasters of schools, people that look after the education of 100,000 people. And there's a lot of discussion about what can teachers do, what can schools do to prepare kids of today, 5 to 15-year-olds, for the future that is coming. And I think resourcefulness, being resourceful, being relentless. One of the videos I shared on here was about the ant philosophy. The ant philosophy is, if there's an obstacle, the ant tries to go over it. If it can't go over it, it goes around it. If it can't go around it, it goes under it. If it can't go under it, it gets friends together and tries to lift it up. If it can't get it lifted up, it tries to go around the left of it. But what an ant will never do, it will never stop trying to get to the objective. This is resourcefulness. This trying and trying many, many different paths, being creative in how you find your way to a destination. And if you never give up, it's amazing what you'll achieve. But also, one of the most important resources that we can get as a leader is other people's time, other people's effort, other people's contribution, other people's skills. So learning to be persuasive with your words, learning to share your vision in a way that others see a role for them in creating this wonderful future that you can share. So to me, leadership, see a change that is required in the future and bring together the resources necessary to achieve that change. Have a great week. Thank you for your subscribes, your likes, your comments. Really great to have you interacting with me here on this channel. It's Conor from New York City in June.